Hi guys. So I'm gonna read a really obscure comic or comic story. So I read Marvel Comics #1 with the Human Torch story, but this is the second story in Marvel Comics #1, the Angel. This Angel has nothing to do with the Angel in X-Men. He's more like Batman or Superman or Batman. He's a guy with like a cape who jumps around and that, but um, yeah, so at the point of a gun, a group of racketeers known as the Six Big Men have taken over an entire city, striking everywhere with only a moment's notice. You're finished, bud, so say your prayers. I'll pay. A restaurant. Uh, I don't know, or anyway. You had your chance to pay, but you didn't need any protection. I said fix that jury, or there'll be someone else doing your job tomorrow. A city official's home. Yeah, the second one they didn't say. Oh no, because continuation. Okay. A wife and 3 kids, eh? You should have told that to your bosses. A subway station. A nightclub. From now on, you're selling our brand of liquor. Get rid of them. I'm gonna run this joint my way. Out on the island and dump them in the swamps. A gambling house. One of your trucks is down there. Take a look. A delivery syndicate. Yeah, I guess this is in the southern United States. Somewhere. But a moment later, the engine of the delivery truck bursts into flames and explodes. A group of civic-minded men call upon the mayor. The mayor will see you at once. Yes, but let the police commissioner tell you his side of the story. After hearing about the outrages, the mayor calls in the commissioner. We're helpless. There hasn't been one witness to testify for the state in the 200 arrests we've made. Well, these rats have dozens each to swear they were somewhere else. There's nothing I can do without the people's confidence. We'll take the law in our own hands then. Your Honor, I want you to swear us all on all of us as special investigators with the full power to act as we see fit. Yes, sir, certainly. What gentlemen? I started this campaign against the crime wave, and I'd like to suggest something. Have any of you ever heard of the Angel? If you're thinking of hiring the Angel to clean up this mess, you're going a bit too far. He'll stop at nothing. Precisely. No trials or legal formalities to contend with. These so-called 6 big men will simply be wiped out. I'll start for Paris immediately, where the Angel was. Look out. A stone with a note wrapped around it. Yeah, sorry about the noise in the background. Sorry about the noise. But what does it say? Open it up. Wait a minute. Holy cats. Look at this. 6 big men. So those are their names. Some of them I can't read. One of them's restaurant protection, crooked. Does it crooked cooking home? What does that say? Cooling home. Subway producing or protection. Retail delivery protection. Political fixer, tight flight cab protection. The big boss. And it's like, I don't know, it's like there's like an angel or something there. Well, you got what you wanted, Dr. Lang. Except the angel is one step ahead of you. Yes, and now the 6 big men will know their doom. And he's made one more addition to the list. The big boss. Besides that, my plans are working very well, huh? You'll never find out who the real boss is, that I'm sure of. But Dr. Lang was saying to himself. Several days later, Gus Bronson, head of the Restaurant Protective Association, is freed from a manslaughter charge by a fixed jury. Well, if it isn't the commissioner, I'm surprised to see you, Ronson. The angel has you on his list, right up on top too. Hee ha ha ha. Did you hear that? The angel's after me. Listen, Copper, I don't believe in spooks or fairy tales. Ronson's boasting is suddenly cut short by a cold wind blowing across his face, and a shadow forms on the building across the street, shaping itself into a huge angel. Look, the angel. Jeez, just like a cold wind out of the grave. The shadows faded. Maybe I'm losing my guts, but I got the jitters. I'm getting out of here. Like a wild maniac, Gus Ronson runs for his car. Out of me way. At the same time, a strange figure jumps from the roof of the courthouse to the nearby lamppost and in the ground in front of Ronson's car. Like a flash, he jumps into the back seat of the car. Unaware that the mysterious stranger is in the back of the car, Ronson drives off at full speed. Yeah, again, I'm really sorry about the background noise. Sorry about that. But get a hold of yourself. Nothing's gonna happen. I could swear I heard something in the back. Before Ronson can turn to see what is in the back, a powerful arm clamps around his neck. Yeah, you're choking me. You were first on my list. Next will be your pal Mike Malone. So I guess he straight up kills him. A short time later, before the police is in something's office, it's got me going, wondering whose corpse is going to turn up. Look, Ronson's car. Dead at the wheel. There's a note pinned to him. Listen, 6 big men went for a ride. 1 took a dive, and then there were 5. And it's sealed by the angel. So yeah, like I said, the angel's like Superman and Batman, sort of combined. The news of Ronson's death spreads fast, and in a short time reaches Mike Malone, head of the ring of the gambling houses. But you're next on his list. So what? Just let this angel show his map around here, and I'll show him something. I'm here, Mike, right behind you. What the? Instantly, Mike's gun barks, but the angel strikes first with lightning speed. You've seen me now, Malone, but no one of your kind has ever lived to tell of it. After literally mashing him into a pulp, Mike Malone crumbles into a heap. Instantly, the angel turns to Mike's pal, who makes the nearest exit. A window. You won't get me. No, you won't. In the confusion, the thug picked the wrong window instead of the one to the fire escape. Meanwhile, a woman opens the door and places a note on the table for the angel. You can cross number 3 off your list. He was the one that went through the window. Number 4 is waiting for you. Be careful. Quickly, the angel rushes into the hall to see who has left the note for him, only to get a glimpse of a woman entering the elevator. It looks like there are other than civic reasons why these men are to be done away with. Very interesting. So number 4 is waiting for me. While in one of the underworld's dens, Trigger Bold, head of the Retail Delivery Protective Association, waits for the angel. All set, Trigger. So the angel's gonna do away with me, eh? My trigger finger's itching. So see that you bring him in here. We got you, boss. Nice hole Trigger has, fit for only rats to live in. That's right, be nice and quiet. In the struggle, the thug knocks over a stack of crates, attracting the attention of the other men in Bolo's den. He's got Shorty. No rods. Trigger wants him alive. I can barely see what this says. The gunmen race rushing towards him. The angel counteracts attacks with the fury of a charging lion, but cannot withstand the tremendous odds against him. Got his hands tied. Yeah? Good work, boys. So you were going to get rid of me, eh? Up against the wall with him. At that moment, the mysterious woman that left the warning note for the angel steps into the room. Not here, Trigger. That's an order. Oh, I read it wrong. I'm a dumbass. Sorry. So see this Tommy gun? It's gonna cut you to pieces very slowly. Okay, stand back, boys. So then the woman talks. I'll take orders how to run this racket, but not how to get rid of guys. You can tell that to the boss. The woman's face turns stern and her hand flashes a small automatic. Trigger, you're stepping out too far. I'm sorry, Lil. I'm just kind of jittery and nervous. What's the orders? Steve Enkel is waiting upstairs. We three are to take the angel to the woods outside of the city. Well, my hunch about a big boss was right. So Steve Enkel, the political fixer, Trigger Bolo, and the big bosses our go-between are going to take me for a ride. A few minutes later, the angel is placed in a car between Trigger Bolo and Steve Enkel, while Lil follows the three in her own car. Soon the two cars stop. Tie him to that tree. Come on, you. I think I let this go too far. I want to make sure he's tied securely. As Lil steps behind the tree, she cuts the ropes with a sharp penknife. What the? Ask Enkel for a cigarette. The rest is up to you. As Steve Enkel is about to light the cigarette, the angel strikes. Get away from there, you fool. I'm gonna shoot. No, you'll get me too. That's your tough luck. I'm just carrying out orders from the boss. To save himself, Steve Enkel opens fire too. Killed each other, 4 and 5. Thanks for saving my life. Wait, I didn't save it. I'm just obeying orders. Just forget the whole thing. Unable to catch the fast car of Lil, the angel turns to number 6, Dutch Hansen. An hour's notice to close the books and make a deposit. It's too short a time. Who opened that window? That breeze seems ice cold. As Dutch turns, he sees the angel. Instantly, he reaches for the gun on his desk. But the angel hurls a heavy chair and sends him crashing into the stone fireplace. All this money and a key to the city bank safe deposit vaults. I think I'm beginning to see things. And this note from the boss to deposit it by 10 o'clock so he can check it over. It's 9:30. I have to move fast. Reaching the city bank about a few minutes before 10, the angel sees Lil walking into it with a familiar man. Dr. Lang, who started this war on crime. So he's the big boss. Wait, why would he try to eliminate himself? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Lil, Dutch hasn't been here. No, he never will either. The angel quickly enters the vault unnoticed. A perfect plan, eh? Except you messed up at the end. Will you tell your story to the police, or will I? Dr. Lang and Lil plan the rackets, the proceeds, which were to be deposited in this vault and split 7 ways at the end of a year. That was why they wanted the 6 big men done away with, so there wouldn't be any splitting to do, and they'd have it all to themselves. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the doctor was still really stupid for hiring the angel, this superhero mercenary. Inevitably, this guy's the best in the world at that time, according to this comic. So yeah, he would have caught him. But the angel flies to another adventure. Watch for the next episode of The Angel in the next issue. Yeah, unless you guys want me to, I won't read that. I will read another Angel story in issue 10, because it's the first appearance of Subterranea, which is where Mole Man lives. And there is a queen character, I can't remember her name, I think like Lilith or something. She's like an Iron Man villain in the 60s. And she's also from Subterranea. But that's why I'm gonna read that. But that's much later down the line. I'll read that. But anyway, sorry for guys for the noise in the background again. Hope you guys liked this video. If you could comment or subscribe, it'd be appreciated. If you could recommend a comic, like specific comic, I'll read it. And I'll see you guys later.